Hey everyone, it's Skyla. Welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing very well. Bienvenidos. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? We all good? That's good. Right. Hello. And just so you know, this is dairy alternative milk in my tea. Just so you know. And in my strong woman needs strong drink cup. Now, we are doing a Natter time with Skyla. This is episode 6. And I haven't done this in like 18 months or so. So bear with me. We're going to do things a little bit different. Now, there's a reason why I have this cup specifically. We're going to go through my YouTube journey. Because it's been a long one. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. But I just wanted to say something. I was watching one of my old videos. And we'll get into my YouTube journey in my Natter time. I don't know how long it's going to take, but just bear with me. Sorry. When I got this strong women need strong drink, I didn't realise that having this cup meant so much to me. And I was going through a video of mine, one of my old videos, that I always said after when I'd done this video, I wanted to be trying to be as upfront as best as I can about certain stuff. Even though I like some stuff of my life to be personal, and I like some of my stuff to be open for YouTube. Now, it's going to get me onto a little bit of a topic. Do you remember back in 2014, April 2014, where I done a video where I said that I'm being upfront with you and not ignoring anybody? Now, do you remember that video that I done? I actually rewatched it a couple of hours ago because I've had to do this video like 3-4 times to just get it right. And I remember, after watching that video, I remember a comment from a good friend of mine who I still talk to sometimes to this day, good old Ross Wilcock, one of my amazing friends who has inspired me to do some stuff in my life, which I'm so proud of. And I'm so proud of him for getting on BBC Scotland. Good old Ross, thumbs up to you, lad. He said something to me and it still sticks with me to this day. He said to me that I'm one of the strongest people he knows. And it just took me back a bit. Even after hearing that video, to this day, I'm still one of the strongest people he knows. I have been through so fucking much in my life. Even with my YouTube journey, I've been through so much. It's been like really, really hard. And like I am going through some personal stuff right now here in 2019. And there's only a few people that know about what's going on because I've kept it to a few people what's going on. And my vlog 150, I'm going to do that vlog in for eventually. I don't know whether the vlog will be done in March, April or May, but that 150 vlog, I am going to talk about something that I've sort of kept from you guys because I wanted to make sure what's going on, so I wanted to talk to you guys about it. And it's all I say is there might be a bit of swearing, there might be a bit of mature content on that vlog. And lately, right, I just want to say one other thing to somebody Somebody posted something on Instagram a couple of weeks ago and said, to my so-called friend or friends, don't worry, karma's going to come back and bite you in the fucking ass. Well, I'll just say this quickly, because maybe she still watches my YouTube videos, maybe she doesn't. But you know what? Karma did come back and fucking bite me in the fucking ass. And vlog 150 will be, I will tell you all about it. But that's all I'll say on the matter. But anyway, getting back to what Ross saying, I'm a strong person, and I'm like, wow. And it does remind me of my YouTube journey. Where do I begin? I actually started my YouTube channel back in 2011. I've had a total of 2 YouTube channels, but 3 YouTube channel names. And a name change along the way. So, we're going to do my YouTube story as Natter time, but I just wanted to get a few things out first. Started my YouTube channel in 2011 with a YouTube channel called Miss Monoxide 247, where I wasn't being serious about the channel, and a few things happened, and I was told by solicitors to legally shut the fucking channel down, which I did. And I then said to my solicitor at the time, I really want to do a YouTube channel, but I want to be more serious. There'll be more mature content, but I don't want to put certain issues in it. My solicitor at the time said, yeah, but I want to see some of the videos that you post. And I said, okay, fine, fair enough. Okay, roll around November 2013, where a channel came about called Skyla Loves Movies. Skyla Loves Gory Movies, before the channel change name appeared. And at that time I wanted to talk about movies. That was my channel. I wanted to talk about alternative movies, gory films, bloody films, disturbing movies, horror films. It was mainly horror, like Italian giallo movies, Japanese movies. I just wanted to know any disturbing movie, let me watch it, review it. Let's do a list about it. Let's thoughts and feelings about films. Anything and everything. I was like, wow. And my channel's on a roll. I've talked about wrestling stuff, Hall of Fame stuff. My thoughts and feelings on August Under and Mordom. That's up on my channel. The Gateway Meat. That it's not worth the friggin' money. Since then, that's gone high up. I recently saw a copy of a movie called Begotten that is now up on eBay for £792. Get in there, you hipsters. Get in there. As what my friend likes to say, the mayor. Oh, good old mayor. He's hilarious. So anyway, I've been watching this video since 2013. 2012, I think. I'm a real fan. But anyway, we're speaking about my journey. And at that time, November 2013, I didn't look like this. I weighed around 40 odd stone. It's cringy to admit that I weighed that much back then, but I did. And I was 28, 29 when I got the news from my doctor to say, hey, if you're going the way you're going, you're not going to hit to be 30. You've got a daughter, you're not going to grow up to see her develop, go into high school, because she's going into high school this year. That's another story in itself. They just said you wouldn't be able to see anything like that. Alarm bell started ringing. I needed to lose the weight. How am I going to lose the weight? Well, fast forward a little bit to the 29th of September 2014. That was the day my life changed forever. There's another timeline after that where my life changed forever. So, 29th of September 2014 rolled round. I'm carted on an operating table. 6 hours later, comes back. I had laparoscopic gastric bypass surgery. That is the word that I had. So, not in single layman's terms, I lost over 30. It was my weight currently. I've lost 37.5 stone. That is from 29th of September. Well, just before that, because I had to lose the weight for 18 months. So we started our journey back in 2013. So I think it was February 2013 where I had to start losing the weight. So from then till, we say, because the last time I got weighed was February 2019. So from then to now, I've lost a total weight stone of 37.5 stone. So I'm along the regions between, I'm not going to say my ideal weight, what my weight is, but I'm 12 stone something. I don't like to divulge my weight, but I am now. But I've lost a shit ton of weight. But at the time of when I was carted away, I do have scars for life. I do have, I'll explain the aftermath of having gastric bypass surgery. I do have excess skin, my arms, thighs, a little bit on my back, but mainly concentrated on my stomach because that's where I've lost most of the weight. I now have an intolerance to dairy. I can't eat red meat. I haven't eaten red meat since 2014. It's a long time. So I don't eat red meat. I only eat chicken sausages. And I eat chicken, turkey, prawns, and certain fish. And vegetables. That's my diet. That has to be my diet. I have to stick to it. Or else I'll go back to the old person, and I really, really don't want to go back to that person. Because at that time, which we'll fast forward to 2016 in a minute, because the 16th of March 2016 was the day that changed my life forever. So anyway, back at that time, I was going by my birth name. Yes, another bit of a milestone for you. My birth name was Kerry Ann Harrison, but everybody who knew me called me Keza. That was my name, or Kerry Ann. It was Keza Ann Harrison, whatever, and then it became Natter, which since then I've been legally divorced, and just as my divorce came through, I started going for my weight loss journey when I was told the devastating news: if I didn't lose weight, I wouldn't live past 30. So anyway, fast forward to the 16th of March 2016. Oh, this is the day that changed my life forever. This was the day I was no longer to have that name anymore. I was no longer shunned by family. By the way, my family hate the fact that I've done this, so we will just get that out there right now. They don't like the fact that I've legally went to a solicitor. There's a thing that you can do in England. I don't know whether it's worldwide, but I will just explain. I went to see my solicitor, Eve. She's a great lady. I still see her now and again. She's cool as anything. And I said to her, look, there's something that's really bugging me. I need to legally change my name. She went, okay, just give me 50 quid and we'll do it. I went, what, 50 quid? Fucking too right, I'd fucking do it. So, on the way to the solicitors, me and my daughter's dad, his name's Peter, for people that are new to my channel, because I don't really talk about him much because something personal is going on between me and him. We don't want to talk about that. So anyway, Peter takes me to the solicitors because it's a good 20 minutes, half an hour away from where I was staying at the time, because since then we're in a new location. So anyway, gets to the solicitors, we're sitting outside, and I says to Peter, look, what am I going to do? I've got my first name, my 2 middle names, but on a passport you can only have 1 middle name. It sounds cringy, but that's how they do it. So on my passport I'm known as 1 name, but I legally do have 2 middle names. So I was sitting in this car and I was going, right, what are we going to call ourselves? What am I going to call myself last name? And I went to myself, I just want to call myself Skyla Gore. And he went, what? You can't call yourself Gore as a last name. I was like, I want to call myself Gore. And then he goes, nah. So we come up to the plan. We were sitting in the car for 15-20 minutes, trying to think of a last name for me. Now, there's a story behind what my last name is now. So we were thinking, we were going to go, do you want to call yourself Skyla Rayuka Neeson? Or do you want to call yourself Skyla Rayuka Bronson? So there was the 2 surnames I had, was Neeson after Liam Neeson. Now Bronson, since I've legally changed my name to Bronson, because it's now Bronson, it's Skyla Rayuka Bronson. Silent A. People like to call me Raya. I don't mind being called Raya. It's nice. But I spell mine R-A-I-A. And my first name is Skyla now. It's S-K-Y-L-A, not L-E-R. So, anyway, done the details. Signed my new name as Skyla Bronson, all made up. So excited. And he said to me, well, welcome to the world now, Skyla Bronson. I was like, are you serious? We've just done it. And I was just floored. I was crying. I was happy at the same time. And I said to Peter, I've done it. I was now called Skyla Bronson. He was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. So, about a month's time, I said to Peter, look, I've got to tell my dad. I said, oh, Sammy knows, but Sammy hasn't told me dad. I've got to tell my dad. And he went, okay, tell your dad. Because I have a dad, his biological name's James. But my dad told my mum a little lie. Said he was somebody else. But I know what his real name is, So anyway, I'm going to give you a bit of a backstory. My grandma is a Di Battiste, which is my dad's surname. My granddad's surname is Bronson. And then when I found out that I was calling myself Bronson, my dad said, that's granddad's surname. I went, what? Because I never knew. I always thought my granddad was a Di Battiste. He went, no, your grandma and granddad are cousins. And I went, well, that's a bit of a coincidence, because my dad doesn't know that my grandparents on my mum's side were also cousins and they married each other. So it was a bit of a coincidence, and it was just a true calling that I finally have something from my dad's side of the family. And it was just so great that I had this surname, and it was just so powerful. And I've had a few little backlashes with family members and not really thought about it, and there's people still sometimes call me Kerry and Keza, and it just fucking pisses me off. And in the end I said, look, you're disrespecting me by calling me that name. That was the name that was given me by her. I'm now the person I've always wanted to be. Now I'm Skyla, and the people that call me Skyla now, I respect them totally. So, yeah, so ever since the 16th of March 2016, I have been called Skyla Bronson. That's my name. I'm so happy. And at the time, I need to... So, yeah. And then just after that, the channel name changed again, which is the name that you now all know and love. It's Skyla Loves Movies, Vlogs and Travel, where I talk about movies, vlogs and travel. So, we're 20 minutes in and I've had to say what I've said. And now, so ever since like 2016, I've started vlogging, I've started doing holiday vlogs in like 2016, 2017, and I was like so excited. It was 2015 I started vlogging. 2016 I went more in depth for vlogging, and now I just like travel around everywhere. But since along the way, another milestone hit. I did get married to my daughter's dad, but we have issues that we need to deal with. We don't like to discuss them on YouTube. But there's also one other milestone that hit for Skyla Loves Movies, Vlogs and Travel. If you don't know this, I will explain. Might be two, maybe three more things about me. I just want to get this up and done, right? For people that are new to my channel, I suffer with a condition called Wernicke's aphasia, which is a condition that my left side of the brain doesn't fully respond to everything, where I only get either the beginning, middle, last of the stuff. I don't understand stuff. I have to get people to repeat things to me that I don't really understand. I try my best to understand. But having said that, having the Wernicke's aphasia, and if you're wondering how I got the Wernicke's aphasia, it was due to two factors. I was born a month and a half, almost 2 months overdue. I was a very late baby. So that considered the factor. Also, I was in and out of hospital from birth till age of 3. And then just before I was like 4.5, I had a shunt put in my brain, and it messed up basically. So now I'm fucked up with this condition for the rest of my life. But despite having Wernicke's aphasia, losing the weight, legally changing my name, being sexually abused from the age of 8 to 16, we won't get into that. Having a daughter at 24, which is one of the best moments of my life. Her name's Tori, she's 11 now, she's starting high school in September, which is very exciting. I know I'm 36 in like 6 days, and I've got a daughter that's going into high school. It sounds really mad, but it's all good. But something else has also happened in my life that not many people know about me. I have to be careful because this nail had a little accident on this. You are talking to somebody that has 2 degrees and somebody that owns their own business. I am 35. I own my own business. How the fuck can that happen? I have special needs. I shouldn't own... Well, self-employed, but technically I own my own business. And if you're wondering what the degrees are, I have a degree in business and IT. Business management and IT. I had that from 2003 to 2005, so I passed that 2005. Then in 2011, Skyla here passed the second degree. In forensic science. And now at the age of 35, well, I was 34 technically, when I became a fully qualified massage therapist that owns my own company. Skyla's College and Treatments is my name. I picked it. Nobody else can have that name. And the thought of having your own business, being self-employed at 35 is like, well, 34, 35, is like really weird. It's to be ever, this is the kicker that people don't like. I've always been told I'd never amount to fuck all. I'd never amount to nothing. I'd never amount to anything in my life. And I have my own business. This is my job. This is now my passion. I love it. It sounds really mad. But someone with special needs that's got their own fucking business, it's like a slap to everybody's faces that have said, you won't do nothing in life. To teachers in my high school, in Chesterfield High School, Mrs. Murphy, Mrs. Vincent, and a few other teachers said to me, you'd never amount to nothing. I own my own fucking business. There's a big slap in your face, man. To my own mum, bang. To my half-brothers and sister, bang. To everybody else that aren't in my life anymore, big slap in your face. Said you'll never amount to nothing. And I have my own business. Because I have here, look, right? It is opened, I just keep it in the box for safekeeping. That's my massage table. And I'll be having a chair soon. So, yeah. It's like really, really, really exciting for me that I have this life. I have amazing friends. I actually have, and this is another kicker, somebody said to me only a couple of months ago, you're a part of our family, our little family, and you know who you are. You know exactly who you are. Because your missus is subscribed to my channel. And you did say it to me. You said you'll always be a part of our family. And that is the biggest kicker of them all. To be a part of somebody's family. Besides my dad and our Sammy and my grandparents. These are my friends. And I have faith in them, and they are amazing people, and they have the best restaurant in Fuerteventura. And in 6 days' time, I'm back with my familia again. And do you want to know something else? I never thought I'd be standing here almost 6 years later and saying these words. I'm the me I've always wanted to be. I'm fucking proud of myself, of how I've become. There's a little bit of a niggle. There's a little few personal issues that I'm going to iron out. But I'm going to say this. I live now one day at a time. And to the person that said to me, karma has bit me in the ass. Yeah, it did fucking bite me in the ass. But it's going to turn around, come back and bite you in the ass. Because I'm going to get through what I'm going through, right? It may take me 6 months, it may take me 9 months, it might take me a year, but I'm coming back. I'm coming back bigger, I'm coming back stronger. I'm the strongest person that people know. And you know what? That'll be the biggest slap in your face in the world, to know you said karma's going to bite me in the ass, But you know what? Karma's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. I've touched some of your fucking customers and fucking everything. And the best thing about it is, people want me. People want me. People want me to do treatments for them. People want me to do massages for them. People want me to do facials for them. I done that on my own. I didn't need anybody else. 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I was rudely interrupted. But you know what? I just want to say this, right? For the first time in a long time, I myself have been happy. I myself, for the first time in a long time, I've realised, right? Sometimes there's people there that's going to dampen your spirits. Sometimes there's people going to be there that aren't going to be happy with what you do. There's some people that's going to be there to slag you off behind your back. There's some people that's going to be there that are going to be all made up for me, all happy for me, all proud of me. And they know who exactly they are. But at the end of the day, I've overcome so much in my life. I've overcome so much. I'm going to overcome so much more. And I just can't believe I'm going to say this, but for the first time in a long time, Skyla's proud of me. And I've learned a few little things, but one very important thing. One of my bestest friends, who I miss so much, told me this. I've never ever gone a day without thinking it, without saying it, without doing it. You always have to learn to love yourself. Now, for me, for many years, because I didn't like the way I looked, acted, whatever, I didn't love myself. And now, because the fact that I'm learning to love myself, and that I've learned to love myself, I like what I see in the mirror every day. There might be a few niggly bits with my stomach and my thighs and this, but you know what? People accept me for who I am. I don't have to sugarcoat nout. I don't have to sugarcoat anything. But yeah, me and Tori's dad, we argue. We just had a little mini argument off camera. But that's our business. But there's not an arguments can fix sometimes. Sometimes there's not an argument can fix, but that's another thing. But like, my YouTube journey has been, for the past 6 years, my life. I'm living my life through a screen, talking to you guys on YouTube, and it's like, people have said to me, 6, 7, 8 years has been a long time on YouTube. Almost 8 years, 9 years. Do you want to quit it? Like, a lot of my friends have gone, quitted YouTube, but some of my friends, I've stayed in touch with them, and I'm happy for that. I'm happy and grateful that I have friends that are still doing YouTube videos now and again. But for people to say to me, hey Skyla, you've been on YouTube now 8 years, are you gonna quit? The answer's no, because my life for the past 6, 7, 8 years has been on YouTube. I've been open and honest with you guys about 90% of what goes on in my life. I don't put my camera out for people. As I'm gonna say this again, because I do have some friends that don't want to ever be on camera, they don't want to have pictures taken with me or whatever. I respect that. If you don't want to have your picture taken or do a video with me, that's okay. I'm fine with it. It's how they are. There's a lot of people in this world that don't like videos being filmed of anything and have cop-ons with it. I get it. But me, my life for the past 7, 8 years has been on YouTube. Near enough. some people haven't liked it, and I've had to delete a couple of videos because they've complained to Peter, and Peter's complained to me and said, your YouTube video has been a bit risque, people don't like it, can you take that video down? I've gone, yeah, okay, and I've had to rehash it, which is being understandable because a lot of the times I've done, and I'll admit it, I've done YouTube videos and I've had to cancel what I wanted to say and reiterated, gone over and over and over again until I've got it right. This is why it took me like 4 or 5 times to do this video. But what I can tell you about me is I'm good. Right now, feeling okay. As I said, I've got I want to sort some stuff out. I'm going to explain in vlog 150 because I do have something I want to say to you guys as I've done for the past 7 years, as I've told my YouTube story in a Natter time for people that are new to my channel. And I'm so blessed right now at this moment in time in my life. I have so many nice friends. I have somebody who I call my smiler. He's my friend. I have my protector, who is my best friend. He knows why, and they're like 2 people that have said to me, I don't want faces put on camera, blah blah blah. They've told me their reasons. I'm happy with their reasons, so that's sorted. I have other people that aren't my friends that want to be in my vlogs, and eventually they'll be in my vlogs. It's like Peter told his dad he doesn't want to be on film. He has shown like pinkies, feet, his head like this, elbow, whatever, but he doesn't feel comfortable being on camera, and I respect that. The same with Tori. You might have seen her head a little bit now and again, but she's like her dad, she doesn't like feel comfortable being on camera. Wait, I'm the only one that does. And as I say, each to their own person. My sister Sammy can't wait to be in vlogs of mine. Other people who have been in vlogs of mine were dead happy they were in vlogs of mine. Eventually, I'm going to bring back my interview series. Did I mention I did do an interview series with 2 people so far? And hopefully I'm going to do one with my good friend Marco from Finland, my favourite Finnish Yeti, Laurie, and my sister Sammy. They're like the next 3 people that I'm going to do an interview time with, which I'm very excited about, which is coming up on my channel. And like, I have like so many ideas in my head, I write them down. And I just want to say something else. People have said this before, but I just want to say it again for my new people on the channel. Because of this stuff that's happened in my life, I've had a few people say to me, Skyla, why don't you write a book? There's been so much gone on in your life. Why don't you write a book? Now, I've been umming and ahhing for years about this topic, and I'm going to end on this topic for my Natter time because I'll have so much more to talk about. At Natter time, episode 7, which will be soon. But I want to end on this because it's kind of important. People have asked me, Skyla, for years, why don't you write a book on your life? But sort of like change the names. Now, I haven't really spoke about this for a long time, but many years ago I started doing a book, and what happened was I was like halfway through the book. It was like 200 and something pages. And what happened was somebody told a few members of my estranged family, who I no longer talk to. I haven't spoken to for many years and I never want to speak to again. And they said to me, if you write the book comes out, we're going to sue you. So what was I supposed to do? Had this book half written. Unfortunately, one of Peter's friends, in a little Maddie, something happened between me and Peter a long time ago. She come in the house, took everything, nearly everything I owned, burnt it. And one of the things she burnt was my manuscript for my book. And only very few people know that I was halfway through this book. Now, to say that I want to write this, how can I explain this? Like, I do, but I don't. Because what I'm saying in the book is going to upset so many people. And I don't want any more people being upset. Because the book I want to write, it's for mature audiences only. Very mature people that can handle the truth, what's going on. So, I'm just going to say it like this. Maybe in the near future, that book will be written. But for right now, I have so much more going on in my life, so much happy stuff that's going on in my life right now. I have no time to write a book. But eventually, that book will be written. It may be 10, 15 years. But that book's going to be written. I assure you. So, with that being said, I'm going to end it here. 42 minutes longer later. And I've woken somebody up and they're not happy. So, anyway, I want you to like this video, please. Please no one dislike this video, because this video has come from in the heart. It's my YouTube journey. And I want you guys to have a listen. So yeah, like, comment nice things to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe to my channel, there's a little bell. You click on that bell, and every new video I do after that, you'll get to see it first. Now, I want to say one other thing. Because people are not listening to me, and I've said this in my beginning of my video, and I'm going to say it now. Like, yeah. A long time ago. I do have cyber stalkers that have been taking my videos without my permission, and if they try to use it against me, you'll be notified by the police, because the police, I have something going on with the police over cyber stalkers and people taking my videos without my permission and doing stuff with them, because some of my videos are unlisted and some of them are private to only people that are subscribed to my channel. So yeah, we'll leave it as that. So yeah, Skyla's gonna say to you, stay gory and have unpleasant dreams. And yeah, I'm wearing my glasses because I forgot to put my contacts on today, so I just wanted to put that out there. So yeah, ta-ta for now. Bye. Catch you on the flip side. Ciao. Ciao, ciao.